Hello, and welcome to the guide on data preparation in Python. Data preparation is one of the most important steps in any data analysis or machine learning project. Without clean, well prepared data, even the best model or algorithm can't produce meaningful results. In this video, we will walk you through some essential techniques you can use in Python to clean, transform, and prepare your data. Let's get started. Let's talk about an index field to your datasets. An index field is a unique identifier for each row, and it's especially useful when you need to access or manipulate significant row of data. Here how you can easily add an index field using Python Panda library. First we have to import pandas and read the data into a data field. Then we use the assign method to create a new column called index, using the range function to generate sequential integers. Finally, we set this new index column as the data frame index. You can refer the code written in the right side of the slide. Next up, our next subtopic is how to change misleading field values using Python. Sometimes data contain misleading or inconsistent values due to entry errors or formatting issues. For example, you may have and male, which is having the first capital letters. In the first one, it is capital, and in the second male, it is small. Or same for the female as the values in the same column. So let's see how we can fix that. In this example, we can replace male capital with capital M and female with capital F with lowercase of m and lowercase of f, with the lower cases male and female to make the values consistent. We can use replace method in pandas to specify which values to change and what to replace them with. Here there is the code for the replacement of the male and capital male to female male. You can just have a view on it. Our next subtopic is how to re-express categorical field values using Python. Next up, we have categorical data. Often, categorical variables like gender or country are represented as text. But for statistical analysis or machine learning, we need to convert these into numerical values. As the machine learning only knows the numerical values, which can be binary numbers or assembly language. So let's look at two common techniques. First is one hot encoding, and the second is label encoding. The first way. One way to handle category data is one hot encoding, where we create a new binary column for each unique category. Another method is label encoding, where we assign a unique integer to each category. Let's look at both techniques in action. We use pandas, get dummies function to apply one hot encoding. We will be using the above example used so to the gender column, turning it into separate column for male and female. For label encoding, we import label encoder from stick it, learn and apply it to the gender column. Each unique value get assigned a number. Male might become 0 or 1 and female become 1 if male is 0. Our next subtopic is how to standardize numeric field using Python. When working with the numerical data, especially if the features have different scales, it's important to standardize them. Standardization means transforming the data so it has a mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1, which ensures that all features contribute equally to the analysis. Here we use the standard scalar for the skitlen to standardize the numeric field. We fit the scalar to the data and then transform the values. So all of them now have been the same scale and are ready to analyze. Our next subtopic is how to identify outliers using Python. Outliers are the data points that fall far outside the general distribution of our data. Identifying outliers is important because they can destroy your analysis. Let's see how we can identify outliers using Python. Method for identifying outliers are box plots, scatter plots, histograms, z-score. These all are the types of plots. There are few ways to identify outliers. One common approach is using box plot, which shows the distribution of data and highlight any point outside the whiskers. You can also use the scatter plot to visualize the relationship between variables and spots, norm autonomies, or use z-score to flag the data points that are more than the standard deviation away from the mean. In the our example, we use inboard plots function to visualize outer layers. Our next subtopic is handling missing data with Python. Missing data is a very huge problem in data analysis. Data Missing data is also a common issue in data analysis, and how we can handle it can significantly impact the quality of our results. Let's explore some common techniques for dealing with missing values in Python. There are a few ways to handle missing data. You can delete the row or column with missing values if they are minimal. If the value of the row or column is very less or very small, you can just delete it. Or if you input missing values by replacing them with an estimated value based on other points. Or you can just replace the missing value by the estimation value of the data points. Alternatively, you can also replace missing values with a predefined default value if they are represented as a specific state. Our next subtopic is data quality checks and validation. Data quality checks are essential for ensuring that your data is accurate and reliable. Let's go under some common checks you should perform before driving into analysis. Data quality checks consist of data type validation, duplicate detection, consistency checks, missing value analysis. These checks include verifying the data types are correct, detecting and removing duplicate entries, ensuring consistency with predefined rules, and analyzing the content of missing values to decide how to handle them. Our next subtopic and last topic of this video is next steps, applying data preparation techniques. In this, we will be uh, going through with the next steps which are required in the preparation techniques. By now, you have seen the basic of data presentation in Python. These techniques are essential for cleaning and transforming your raw data into something you can use for analysis or machine learning. Remember, the data presentation is an interactive process. As as you work through your data, you may need to refine these techniques. Next, you can apply statistical techniques, visualize your data, or even build machine learning models on the preparation data sets. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it and happy coding.